In 1986, deep in the Bavarian Alps of Germany, there stood a grand hotel called Hotel Eichenwald. It was famous for its beauty, and feared for its past. Locals said that no one who stayed in room 17 ever left the same. This is not a movie. This is a real horror incident, the terrifying story behind what many call Germany's most haunted hotel. The hotel was built in 1923 by a wealthy German family. For decades, it welcomed travelers, soldiers, and tourists seeking peace in the mountains. But during World War II, it was taken over by Nazi officers as a military outpost. When the war ended, the family disappeared, and no one knew where they went. The hotel reopened in the 1960s, but the new owners noticed strange things. Guests heard footsteps in empty hallways, and doors slammed even when no wind was blowing. In 1986, a young film crew from Munich decided to shoot a short horror film in German, Film Deutsch, inside that hotel. They thought the creepy atmosphere would make the perfect location. But the director, Anna Keller, later said, "It didn't feel like we were filming a movie. It felt like the hotel was filming us." The cameras kept malfunctioning, lights flickered, and cold spots appeared suddenly, even when all heating systems were on. They laughed at first. Until the third night. On the third night of filming, one of the actors, Felix, went missing. He had gone to fetch his costume from room 17. They waited for him for hours, but he never came back. When police arrived, they found his shoes and jacket neatly placed by the bed. And the camera still recording. The last footage showed Felix staring at the mirror, whispering in German. "Sie kommt." It means, "She's coming." The crew left the hotel the next morning. They refused to finish the movie. The footage was locked away in a storage room in Munich for nearly 20 years. But in 2006, a documentary filmmaker named Lars Brenner found the tapes while researching paranormal cases in Germany. He restored them, and what he saw was horrifying. In the reflection of the mirror, behind Felix, there was a pale woman in a black dress. Standing still, with eyes completely white. Lars visited the hotel himself. It had been abandoned for years, but he managed to enter through the old back door. Everything was covered in dust, except room 17. It looked clean, as if someone still lived there. On the nightstand, there was an old film reel labeled Film Deutsch, Take 17. When Lars tried to play it later, all it showed was static and faint whispering. The last frame contained one line written in German. "Ich bin noch hier." It means, "I'm still here." Local authorities sealed off the hotel in 2007 after multiple reports of strange lights and voices at night. Several urban explorers tried to enter, but their footage always got corrupted. One claimed that he saw a figure of a woman standing at the window, even though the building had no power or lights. To this day, Hotel Eichenwald remains untouched. A place where time, memory, and terror are trapped forever. So, was it just a haunted location? Or was something darker captured by that film crew in 1986? No one knows what really happened to Felix or the missing footage. But locals still say that every year, on the same night in October, you can see a faint light flickering from room 17. And hear someone whispering, "Sie kommt." This was the real story behind Film Deutsch, The Forgotten Hotel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.